So I know 2024 draft hasn't quite took place, but people have already labeled the 2024 draft. It hasn't even happened yet, but people already saying it's possibly the worst draft ever. So a lot of scouts have been looking forward to the 2025 draft. Now, when you look at the 2025 draft, the projected #1 pick for 2025 is currently Cooper Flagg. Duke released footage from their first open run, and he dominated. He looked great, as well as like some other players. I gotta say, like, Duke got a stacked team going into next season, bro. My former school, Bama, I think they're gonna be projected #1. They got all their players back, as well as some new pieces. Duke looks scary, I ain't gonna lie. They got some pieces. We're gonna break down this Cooper stuff. People are saying he's the best projected #1 prospect since Wemby, that's really high praise. We're gonna check out some of this footage. All right, so this tweet came out. It said, yeah, Cooper Flagg's an absolute monster. Oh my God, it was tough. Fuck it. Bro, he's tough, bro. Dude gets to it. Don't want. Some NBA scouts comment on Cooper Flagg. Defense is where he stands out and he competes. With him, his defense helps his offense and he turns the defense into offense. Somebody compliments you on your defense more than your offense, that's a big compliment, bro. That's low-key better than saying like, yo, he's just a good offensive player. The first thing a scout points out, that's always a great sign. Another scout said he's super versatile in defensive end. That's what his best attribute is. The defensive instincts and competitiveness is there. I just showed you guys footage of him cooking offensively. They're saying his offensive game is not even his best game. The best part of his game, that says a lot for his offensive game. He has really made strides offensively over the last year. The offensive stuff has continued to improve. I like the passing and the shot making is coming along. Another scout said the defensive instincts and versatility on that end of the floor are obvious. I've heard the Andre Karolinko comparisons, and that is valid. The found a scout evaluation I'm going to read. Someone said he's like Paul George. Another NBA scout said there's not many of them that come in that type of mode that he shows. He has a mixture of Giannis, Tatum, George, and Wagner all in one. Imagine he going to college, he averaging like 15 to 20 and 8 or something like that. But the scouts are really like, yo, I rock with this dude defense more to his offensive game. That's a big praise. The NBA mock draft, he's projected #1, like I said. His overall score is 102, which is really good. This is all his breakdowns from evaluations. He talked to some people. They're saying he's a little taller than 6'9", but I guess we'll see. This was like some of his strengths. So his NBA comparison, Sean Marion, Andre Karolinko, his strengths, as explosive as prospect as you'll find, has great size at 6'8". So this was his weakness. So someone said, while Flagg is a good scorer and aggressive player, he's currently not an explosive scorer who will put up 50 points on the board. Important to note, for a player ranked as highly as Flagg, at this stage, while Flagg has plenty of tools on the offensive end, defense is more his calling card. Every hooper's goal is to get bucks. Imagine scouts are saying like, yo, you don't get bucks like that. Like we love you on defense, but we really trying to see you get bucks. That might be the best weakness to have. And I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That's the best weakness to have, in my opinion. Scouts are saying like, yo, you don't really get buckets like that. Like, yo, bet. That's my weakness, bet. Because usually people are like, yo, he don't play no defense. That's like most highly ranked people. They're like, oh, he don't play no defense. This the first prospect in a minute. He just don't be like, he don't got that, I can drop 50 on your head. He's in a great spot. They already know he plays defense. So just work on your offensive game and you #1. Gucci, bro. That's the best weakness to have. This is a good video breakdown I saw. You check this out.
NBA scouts are now calling him the best U.S. high school prospect to come through the ranks in the past 10 years. Cooper Flagg just made his 16U debut, and he posted one of the best individual statistical performances in EYBL history. 52 points while only missing 2 shots. Cooper was hitting some of the most ridiculous pull-up jumpers from all over the court. A few of these threes were just stupid. He was rising up and finishing through heavy contact around the rim. He had the ability to throw down dunks when you would least expect it. And when he needed to use some finesse, he did so beautifully. But defense is what Cooper has been known for years. He was blocking shots left and right all game, finishing with 8. I could not believe what I was witnessing, but after all that, Maine United was losing to Pro Skills by 4 points with under a minute to go. That's when Cooper hit a deep 3 to make it a 1-point game, but after fouling, Maine couldn't get off a good look at a game winner. Maine United loses this game despite a 52-point masterclass by Cooper Flagg.
Duke gonna be nice, bro. I'm telling y'all, Duke gonna be nice as hell. I'm gonna show y'all some other players. Someone else they got, he's from my side of town. Isaiah Evans, he's nice. Kind of gets a Brandon Ingram comparison. To play some of his clips. If he has a good year, I could see him getting picked up as well. He's got to add some muscle. Some of their 5-on-5 footage. And Duke got some nice pieces. They might have a couple draft picks. And they fake stacked. I ain't gonna lie. I hope they play Bama though. I want to see them against Bama. Bama and UConn. So. Bro, that's damn. That nigga was getting cooked. All them niggas was cooking that nigga. I think he should be good though. I do think Cooper Flagg, I think he's in good shape. Me personally, as a prospect, I really think that's the best position to be in when scouts are saying like, yo, offensively, I need you to do more. I think that's the best position to be in. Because if they're saying like you don't play defense, it's really hard to prove yourself on defense. Really hard to compare it to offense. Like offense, you could just go check the stat book. Like, okay, he's starting to shoot like 7 for 12, 16 for 18, you know, whatever the case may be. Defense, you could be playing great defense, but if you have that one possession where you get crossed or back-to-back possessions and they're like, oh, he a bad defender. If they already know he played defense, all he got to do is, you know, do better on offense. He good. He out of here. So he come into Duke averaging like, I think he gonna average like 17 at least. 17, 18-ish. He coming to Duke averaging like 17, 18. He's good, you know, so I look forward to it. UNC look good too. They got my boy Drake Powell's there. They got Ian, you know, Ian's there. They got a lot of good pieces. So Duke versus UNC game gonna be lit. You know, I look forward to that. We're gonna see what's popping. But y'all let me know your thoughts on everything. And as always, it's your boy.